From the ashes a fire shall be woken. A light from the shadow shall spring. Renewed shall be blade that was broken. The crownless again shall be king.
I am Aragorn, son of Arathorn, last descendant of Isildur, heir to the throne of Númenor, and rightful king of Arnor and Gondor. After the death of my father, I was fostered in Rivendell, in the house of Lord Elrond, and thereafter assumed my role as chieftain of the Dunedain, the Rangers of the North. Though the kingdom of Arnor had fallen many years prior at the hands of the Witch King of Angmar, the Dunedain of the North still protect the lands of Eriador, and continue to defend the free peoples of Middle-earth. We preserve the bloodlines of old Númenor, of the 4 ships of Elendil that had held much magnificence and hope in a day that is long past, appearing only in the embers of our dreams, in poetry and verses, in mouldering records kept in a few of the greater libraries of this world. For we hide the bloodlines of the kings of men, of the kingdom of Arnor, the ill-fated realm that split into 3 at the death of the last king of Arnor, Earandor. Arthedain lay in the west, from Gil-galad's gift of the White Towers of Elostirion by the River Lune to the River Baranduin. Annúminas was theirs, as was the capital at Fornost the Rain. Cardland lay in the south of Arnor, between the Baranduin through to the Grey Flood, containing the great east road of elf and dwarf in the now ruinous city of Tharbad. In the east lies treacherous Rhudaur, the first of the kingdoms to fall into shadow, from the Weather Hills and Amon Sul to the very borders of Imladris and the Misty Mountains. Although we Dunedain act from the shadows, we turn the tide of war against our foe, and his eyes search everywhere for us, for he fears the blood of Númenor, the blood of Elendil. Despite our actions, a great evil is stirring. Goblins and orcs from the Misty Mountains have been spotted more often in our lands, raiding and pillaging. In the north, in the lands of Angmar, there are rumours of a fallen Númenorian named Agendaur who has set up court in the fortress of Khan Dûn, rallying those that are still loyal to the Witch King. The time has come to step out of the shadows and fulfill our destiny. Days of glory await, and I have the strength and will to restore the kingdoms of Arnor and Gondor. A day may come when the courage of men fails, when we forsake our friends and break all bonds of fellowship. But it is not this day. This day we fight, by all that we hold dear on this good earth. I bid you stand, sons of Númenor. Hello and welcome to a brand spanking new campaign for 3rd Age Total War Divide and Conquer. And this time we will be playing with the AI and Gameplay Overhaul, or AGO for short, submod made by Finn. Now the amount of things this submod changes is simply too much to list. It is truly an entirely different experience, and I would wholly recommend you to check it out for yourself. You can find the link to the AGO Discord in the description. Everything you will see in this campaign can be played right now. This is not a beta build, this is not version 5 of DAC. This is DAC 4.6 modded with the latest public release of AGO. Some of the more noteworthy features of AGO are obviously reuniting Arnor and the Reunited Kingdom, a completely overhauled ring script including a possibility for Saruman to get the ring even as the AI, a Wood Elf union, scripts for the Anduin Vale, an overhauled campaign map, and many other things, plenty of which you will hopefully see in this campaign. Now, as you can hopefully tell by now, we will be playing as the Rangers of the North with Aragorn, and our goal is to reunite the kingdoms of Arnor and Gondor, which obviously implies reforging Arnor first. This is a campaign that I have been looking forward to for literally years, and it brings me great pleasure that I can play through this campaign with all of you guys. So, without further ado, leave a like if you're hyped, sacrifice a comment to the algorithm gods, get yourself a drink and some snacks, and let us together restore the glory of the Dunedain. Welcome to Divide and Conquer AGO version 2, War of the Ring. This message is designed to brief us on the major changes between DAC AGO, and Vanilla Divide and Conquer. So let's read through this first, because a lot of these things are also going to be new to me, so I'm learning along with you. Higher tier barracks are restricted by other buildings you need to build first. We know that from DAC version 5, like the Isengard campaign. HP of gates and walls is increased substantially. Okay. The plaza capture timer, which is the town square as I like to call it, has been increased to 40 minutes. You're supposed to fight to win or lose a settlement, so not just sneak in and take the capital or the town square. I like that change. Recruitment time and replenishment is a lot lower. Ooh, factions expand slower as well. That is gonna be kinda tough for us, the Northern Dunedain, because we already have high recruitment times and replenishment times. AGO is set to 6 turns per year with varying winter severity. Influences how long winter lasts. Depending on the faction, this can have various bonuses or negatives to your battle ability. If you use the engine overhaul, which we are using, ancillary limit is increased to 16, so generals can have 16 ancillaries instead of the regular 8. And with the engine overhaul, custom bodyguards will replenish to full size. Without engine overhaul, I think they could replenish up to like 70 max. But some generals have like a unit of like 120, and once you go below 70, it never goes up. That's not the case anymore. Now there is a entirely overhauled ring script where we need to figure out where the ring is on our own. It's not just a random pop-up on the map. We need to make spy networks. This is done by moving your spy into another faction starting capital region. You do not need to keep the spy there once you get the network ancillary. And I'm reading region, so we don't have to put him in the settlement per se, just region. To find out where the ring is exactly, you need to spy on generals so you can see their ancillaries. Okay, so the ring is probably in the hands of some AI general wandering about. Mercenaries are a lot more common and useful, make use of them, that's good for us. Rebel garrisons tend to roam about the rebel regions, okay, so they're no longer stuck in their specific settlement, they tend to wander about. Press the mission button in-game to view the faction-specific scripts. Ooh, I like that, that is nice overview. Okay, that's everything covered. I'm gonna take my time with this, I don't want to just rush in and make silly mistakes. We're gonna take our time, get our bearings. Okay, if you watch the intro then you already know most of this. There you go. I took a lot of inspiration from it. And one thing you will immediately notice, at least the keen-eyed among you, is that the map looks different. This is an updated campaign map. Now, I'm going to cheat a little bit because I want to showcase some stuff. However, I'll take a look at the south, so I'm not spoiling anything for my own regions. But here is Gondor, for example. There's the Lamroth. Look how nice that looks. More to the desert regions as well. It looks so nice. And my favorite part about this update is Mordor. It looks like, look how bleak and evil and just mean Mordor. It just looks so much grittier, so much dirtier. Ah, I love it. So that's already like a big thing of AGO right now, which I really like. Alright, so if we press the mission thingamabob, we should get faction info on the Northern Dunedain. Okay, so we have the Arnor script, the Reunited Kingdom script, which we are both very much intended on doing. Aragorn's Quest, Beacon of Hope. Okay, let's read through this. So, to rebuild Arnor, we need to build the Cardolan/Arthedain administration buildings in at least 3 Cardolan and at least 3 Arthedain regions. To unlock the ability to build the House of Kings in the Numenor. So we need to hold the Numenor, we need to hold, well, Fornost, I assume. And then 1 more for Arthedain. And for Cardolan, we got Fenestrunin. So we need 2 more, possibly Tharbad, to get Arnor. After building the House of Kings, you will restore Arnor. This will unlock the ability to upgrade your units to higher armor upgrades and unlock new units. Restoring Arnor is a requirement for the Reunited Kingdom now. We have to do that first, okay. Bree needs to not be under the influence of Saruman for Arnor to be restored. You're probably wondering, what? How would that happen in that time span? It's just patience, you'll see. Alright, Reunited Kingdom script. You have to complete Aragorn's Quest, send them to Minas Tirith for 4 turns, be allied to the Lamroth and Gondor, and Minas Tirith cannot be held by an evil faction. And we need to have restored Arnor, and then we need to do the stuff behind the scenes. Okay. Aragorn's Quest, we'll get messages for that, okay. Bree can get scoured by Saruman. That is a Sharky script. I think there's a random chance of Bree falling under the control of Saruman in like 30 turns, something like that. And also, if Isengard gets defeated, there is a chance that Saruman will reappear as Sharky. So there's 2 ways that Bree can fall under the influence of Isengard. We need to make sure that's not the case, or if it happens, that we rectify that situation. And then there's of course the Beacon of Hope mechanic. We can train a lot of units from other factions, either as mercenaries or from our own barracks. So Bree, Enedwaith, Dunland, Torwini and Rohan and the Anduin will be available as mercenaries, and then the 2 that make the most sense, Gondor and Dolamroth, they come from our Dunedain barracks. Rune, the Ardenheim and Khand units also come from your barracks, but without other requirements except for it being in their territory. Oh, that's kind of like the Ardenheim, like a conscription camp. I'm not sure when, at least not in the first couple episodes, we'll have territory that belongs to Rune, the Ardenheim or Khand, but maybe eventually. We can build Numenor, Fornost and Western Osgiliath. You cannot rebuild East Osgiliath as the Northern Dunedain even after becoming a Reunited Kingdom. Okay, so only Western Osgiliath, which is the one makes the most sense, I suppose. Tharbat isn't mentioned, but I think that's because it's one settlement now. We just need to rebuild a bridge of Tharbat, and that's considered rebuilt. Ring script. After capturing, kill the general holding the ring with one of your own generals. The ring, you will have to bring the ring to, depending on what isn't held by evil, Imladris, Lothorian, or Mithon. Oh, I like that. So in case Imladris falls, there can still be a council just at a different elven settlement. If you don't interfere and the ring is on a good faction, it might be destroyed. So another faction might try to bring the ring to Mount Doom, but it can fail in the process, at which point Sauron will get it. If it's on a faction with allegiance to Isengard, so Dunland or Enedwaith, it will go to them. So Saruman can get the ring, even as the AI. Sometimes an AI faction will choose to keep the ring instead, pulling in Isildur, with various consequences for them. Okay, spy networks. Stay with a spy in any other faction's starting capital region, exception for High Elves you can do both Imladris and Mithond. For Goblins you can do both Khazad-dûm West and Goblin Town. Mordor, Minas Morgul and the Black Gate, because you can't really get into Mordor. This gives you the spy network ancillary. This will inform you if the ring is in one of that faction's generals, either now or in the future, but not exactly which general. Oh, so you can just pinpoint. Sorry, it's still early for me. It belongs to this or that faction, but you don't know who has the ring. As long as a spy with the ancillary is alive, you will need to find out which general by using your spy on him and check out his ancillaries. You do not need networks in any of the elven factions as the Northern Dunedain, as you will be informed if the ring lands in their possession. Because we're friends. Okay, that makes sense. Now, I'm not sure how much I'll care about the One Ring in the beginning. I mean, there's so much I need to do. I need to restore lost kingdoms, like priorities, man. But let's see what we start out with. We start with 2 settlements. We have Fennes-Drunen, where Aragorn is chilling with his Dunedain compadres, and we have Ostsul, which is next to Amonsul, or the watchtower there. The Weathertop, I should say. There it is. The watchtower of Amonsul, which gives us 4 free upkeep units. Man, I really can't speak today. I guess I'm too excited for this campaign. Please don't hold that against me. And we can also get a diplomat there. We start out with the Great Road. That's the Great East-West Road, right? Dunedain War Camp, which allows us to train a bunch of units. Okay. Land clearance and a library, which is our culture building. What do we have in Fennes-Drunen? A Ranger's Hall, which gives us free upkeep, recruitment slots bonus to law, and also allows us to train bodyguards, which are a steelbow unit, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, there we go. Dunedain bodyguards. We got a hunting camp, which gives us some free income, and woodland hunters, which are a quite decent, cheap archer unit. 5 missile attack is pretty damn high. They're pretty cheap, so I might use them. War camp, an inn, which allows us to get a spy. Okay, a regular road, farms, and a library as well. Okay, what else have we got? Let's see. Aragorn, Arafor, so we have Halbrad of the North. Yes, my lord. And he's chilling in Cardolan. Okay. We'll move you soon enough. I've got a plan for you. I think I know what I want to do with you. And we've got Hervagil in the Weather Hills. He's chilling in a fort over there. This is Fornost, or as it's now known, Deadman's Dyke. And Numenor is over here at Lake Evendim. And those are 2 settlements I want to grab. Those are 2 Arthedain settlements. I think Ostsul is a Rudar settlement, technically speaking. It might count as Cardolan, I'm not exactly sure. Fennes-Drunen should count as Cardolan. So I'm thinking take this army, the Hervagil stack, yes, and move them towards Fornost. Actually, let's check my money now. So we're still making a little bit of profit. Because upkeep for the Northern Dunedain isn't that bad, actually. The recruitment cost is high of the Rangers, for example, 930, but the upkeep is only 205. That's not too bad. These guys are cheaper to recruit, but they cost more in upkeep. Interesting. Okay, we already have a bunch of mercenaries available to us, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I'm not going to get them just yet. Because those guys also cost a lot in upkeep. If I'm not, like... If I buy them, I want to use them straight away, get them killed, so they don't cost me anything more. That's the plan. Alright, that's Fornost. What do we got? Kothug. He looks like a Barrow-Wight. Oh, there we go. Look at that new model. Oh, looks so nice. So we got Barrow-Wights, we got Goblin Infantry, which doesn't scare me at all. Heavy Goblin Archers, which if I'm not mistaken, use poison arrows. Free upkeep when garrisoned. Poison arrows, reduce morale. That's annoying. And they've got a cave troll. Or a bunch. So yeah, they're not great. We'll have to shoot them before they reach us. Hervagil, what's special about you? You're the keeper of Fornost. Okay, makes sense that you're going to try to retake it. A Dunedain Lawmaster. Okay, got a bunch of pretty decent traits. You're not bad. And your bodyguard unit is a unit of Dunedain Rangers. Okay. 8 melee attack, 7 missile attack, 14 defense. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. Okay, so that's your objective. Halberd of the North. If I'm not mistaken, there is a settlement roughly here at the river. I think it's Metraith. I haven't fought in this... Ah, there we go. It's a little bit closer than I thought. So they have a big garrison. What have I got? 2 units of Rangers and Halberd. You have Dunedain Steel Bows. Okay, 15 melee attacks, so you're pretty good at melee. 7 missile, which is armor piercing. You also frighten enemy infantry. Nice. Armor piercing steel arrows. So I think you're AP in both your melee and your missile. But I might be wrong there. So I'm going to get some mercenaries to fill in the ranks so I can save these guys. Like Brilliant Militia, they're pretty cheap. I mean, their upkeep's kind of high compared to the Dunedain Rangers. But they're a throwaway unit. Like, I get them, I use them, they're gone. Archer Militia, I guess another throwaway unit. Maybe some Dwarven Travelers, some Ruffians. They used to be called Bandits, but I prefer Ruffians. I love saying Ruffians. Just to kind of be a meat shield, to keep the enemy occupied while my archers shoot them down. That's kind of the point. So let's see. Oh, these guys are quite cheap. 290 upkeep's quite high. This is only 135. These guys are AP, of course, because they have crossbows. Ah, let's take these guys. Alright, that should be plenty. Ooh, that's... It's a lot of money. You know what, I think this will do fine. How many have we got? We got 7. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They got 7 too. I doubt they'll have better units than us, right? Let's spend the rest of our money first, and then we'll see what we do. Okay, we got Turthoin over there, and the fact that I have vision over it, I feel like the game is trying to tell me that I should take it. But I don't think I will. I think what I want to do is that the goblins take it first, and then take it from the goblins. Let them deal with the garrison. I'm not sure if it's a good garrison or not. Probably not, it's just a village. But let's put a watchtower on the crossing. I believe this is the region of Brunost, the Loudwater, which is now in the hands of the rebels, but I think the goblins will take it soon. Can move a spy there. Yes, there's Brunost, there's an Arnor, which is already in the hands of the goblins. They will no doubt push. Aragorn, you move back to Fenestruinen. And let's see, what do I want to build here? So culture is 90%, I'm not worried about culture. I could get a lumber camp. I can get a leather tanner for armor, okay. A carpenter's hut, which reduces building cost and building times. I think I'm going to get that. Chicken farms and pop growth, which is kind of necessary to build this up. An armory for the free upkeep units as well. Wait, doesn't the armory also give me extra units anymore? Is that changed? Is it just free upkeep now? Not that I mind that change too much, because then I can choose my own garrison, kinda. I guess it works more fair, because then the AI can actually correctly calculate their odds. Is it garrison quarters? Yeah, there it is. So it doesn't provide free units anymore. It just provides free upkeep. Aha, interesting. Okay. Okay. Good to know, good to know. I can get a herbalist for health bonus and happiness bonus, and the Cardinal Administration, which are the buildings I need to build to restore Arnor. which gives me a law bonus, pop growth, and extra income. That's not bad, but it's quite expensive. So I'm going to get the Carpenter's Hut. Then I'm on Sul or Ostul. Culture is also 90%, so I don't have to worry about that anytime soon. I think I'll just get a Carpenter's Hut as well. Speed everything else up, make everything cheaper. And let's take Arafor. Yes, what unit do you have, I wonder? Cardalan Sentinels. 9 melee attack, 5, so they're kind of a hybrid unit. 5 missile, 5 charge, 15 defense, that's pretty high. And let's move you as far away as possible, so you can still return to Ostul in one turn.
With honor.
Let's plop down a watchtower there.
This tower will keep vigil over the lands. Yes.
A little bit further.
With honor.
Fuck. I screwed up. No! Damn it, that's gonna cost me. Because now I need to pay him upkeep, don't I? 220. Whilst I think Aragorn has no upkeep. I'm not going to check now because I need to move him out. But I think he has free upkeep. Alright, well, we should probably already train some units because if I'm not mistaken, our recruitment times are brutal. 4 turns for Dunedain Rangers, 5 turns for Dunedain Scouts, 3 for Wardens. Let's get some Rangers. They're going to be our most cost-effective and best unit for a long time. I kind of want to get some Scouts. Horse Archers are always nice. 5, 5, 5, 7. Bonus against horses and wargs. That's kind of useful, though. Alright, let's get one of those. And then at Ostsul, let's get Rangers, Wardens. Maybe get some local militia just to fill in the ranks a bit. They got 12 defense. That isn't bad. Like, they can hold for a long time. It's only 5 less than the Wardens, and they're... Oh, but they're quite a bit more expensive. Ooh, that's a surprise. Yeah, their upkeep is quite a bit... Yeah, Dunedain are cheap in upkeep, but... So I think I'll prioritize getting Dunedain for now. Alright, well, we still have a little bit of cash left. Though, I don't think we should get more troops here. Gosh, I don't know, like... Can I move maybe a little bit closer to see what garrison we're talking about? Alright, fuck it, I'm not going to take any risks. I'm going to get the extra ruffians. We'll take back the money. If I have too many troops left over, we can take another settlement. Alright, Albarad. Besiege Metraith. Boom. Let's get a ram, and let's get 2 rams and a couple ladders. We can check their garrison. No, we still can't check their garrison. That's annoying. Oh, something I definitely also want to get, because I don't have one right now as a diplomat. And I think I can get one here, right? Yep, there we go. Diplomat. Even though I think I'm already... Oh, I have so many enemies. Mordor, Dol Guldur, those are very far away from me. Goblins of Moria, not too far. Orcs of Gundabad, not too far. And Angmar in the north, not too far either. We're allied to Bree, trading with them, military access, all the things you want. And same with the High Elves. So in terms of trade rights, we already have trade rights with our neighbouring faction, so that's quite good. I think that's probably the reason why we're not losing so much money right now. Okay, interesting. Is that all for this turn then? I believe it is. Right. Let's see what happens. I mean, the AI is going to auto-expand. And let's see what they will do afterwards, eh? But I need to start making some money, and in order to do that, I think I need to expand sort of rapidly. I'm not going to rush things. I don't want to, like, get caught with my ranger pants down. But if I don't grab extra settlements, I'm never going to make a lot of money. I only got 2 settlements, like, that's not enough. Oh, hello there. So there's another rebel army attacking me at Metraith. I mean, if I can win that... Let's see what we're dealing with. Captain Hrosh. You've got fighters and hunters. I'm not too scared of that. I can just shoot them and they're dead. And then Captain Morfinman, you have... Oh, okay, you got Privateer Cavalry, which is kind of a scary unit. Woodland Hunters, 2 units of those. Kind of annoying. Lumbermen, which are armor piercing, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. And some ruffians yourself. I feel like I can win this. I mean, these 3 are going to do the most damage. These 3 are meat shields, and then these 3 are kind of backup. If I win this, I get Metraith in 1 turn. Like, that's pretty damn good. So let's save. I'm going to call it ND for now. Northern Dunedain, even though we're not called the Northern Dunedain anymore. We got Halbarad. He's a beast. Like... Let's do this. Let's jump in. Our first battle. The battle for Metraith.
Attack!
Okay, so the plan for this battle
Brought up more men.
is the same plan for probably every battle. Find enemy, shoot enemy, kill enemy. That's all we need. Though I would prefer to kill this army before the reinforcements arrive, without too many casualties. But look at that, we're already in range. Oh damn, look at this. The moment we've all been waiting for, boys, seeing the Dunedain Rangers in action. Look at that. Ah, they're firing even before those guys, and they're like way more in front. These poor goblins can't handle this shit. Or orcs, they're not goblins, they're orcs. Numbers are dropping. Arrows flying in. Northern Dunedain go brrr. Alright, very nice. Alright, my local archers, whatever you call it, archer militia are also fighting now. Their numbers are dropping fast. The orc hunters are the only ones I'm really scared of, because their javelins can do some damage. So if they get too close, I'm just going to immediately run in my troops, just to stop them from throwing javies. Kill them. Perhaps even rout them. Orc fighters. Let's switch to the targets behind. Send in the rough ruffians. Alright, those guys are not going to get a single volley off, at least I hope. Oh, but what kind of special ability have you got? And this time I can check it in the battle. Leadership, plus 50% own army combat effectiveness, locks own army morale. Okay. And how many uses? 3 uses. Okay, so I guess I can already pop it. 2% down for 20%.
Very much in our favor.
You know it.
Victory will be ours.
Shoot those orc fighters. They're routing.
The enemy
Little
are badly
bitches.
bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Feel the power of Bree and the Northern Dunedain. Mostly the Northern Dunedain. The ruffians coming in there. And there should be very little friendly fire from my archers. Or from my rangers, I should say. Ooh, my ruffians took a beating in that charge. Holy cow. I thought they do alright, but that's not the case. Alright, pull back. Their reinforcements are already on the move. Yeah. Look at them. Traitors of Bree fighting together with the orcs. Ugh, scum. Scum. Alright, let's save our ammo.
The enemy
Right.
general abandons his men.
Are you coming back? It seems some of them are coming back. It's fairly annoying. Alright, but dudes, can you get back in position, please? Thank you. You too. Back in position. So we still have most of our army remaining. All 91%. And we've killed almost half of their army. But that extra force is the scariest one. No doubt about that. Alright, listen, mate. Don't you dare throw any javies at me, I swear to God. You guys are annoying. Alright, how about you guys save your ammo and let the local militia get some practice in. There is strength in numbers. They might not be the most accurate, but there's a lot of them. Oh, also, in Divide and Conquer AGO, you can install a separate file that leaves arrows permanently, so they don't go away after a while. And normally, I wouldn't bother with that. Like, you know, what's the difference? Before the Northern Dunedain, that is just, it just feels right. All right, everyone, get in position. Let's set up. We have a bit of a high ground here. What the fuck's going on? No, wait. My troops are not in the position I want them to be at. Get in position. And hurry up if you can. If you are so inclined. Halberad, I might use you in melee as well. I might have to. Then again, I don't want you to get smacked by a horse. Oh, the amount of jokes I would get if I managed to kill Halberad in my first episode. Hurry up, boys! Was I too optimistic? A little bit. I'm gonna pull back just a tad, because I want to make sure I get the most out of my fantastic range. Halberad. How about that? You need to focus on the privateer calf, because they're very high armored. The lumbermen, I mean, look at them. They don't have any armor. They don't even know what armor is. It's a foreign concept to them. The ruffians do have shields, but that doesn't matter all that much. Wooden hunters, they're scary though. They're archers, they got 5 missile attack, but their range is pretty shoddy. Oh, Fork. You guys are probably already in range. Oh, fight away, fight away, fight away. Forgot to turn fire on Will off. Okay. If you can hit the privateer calf, please do so. You guys fight on the lumbermen. Kinda scared of them. And locals fight on the woodland hunters. Halbrad, keep an eye on the privateer calf. Should I also hit them with the rangers? Perhaps I should. Although they get a lot more out of killing them. Like every shot is basically a kill. Halbrad. I think I'm just gonna let you tank that calf charge. I know they're gonna try to hit you. And I think I'll let them. Shoot. Alright. I'm gonna push you forth. Already. Oh, there we go. That drop. Oh, yeah. It's like hitting them with a crossbow. The beauty of the Dunedain steel bows. Look at that. Oh, they're running away, little bitches. Oh, they're flanking round because they're not stupid. Alright, I'm gonna sacrifice those ruffians, sacrifice the local militia. Alright, he wants to go in melee, huh? Never again! It's kind of funny hearing that said by someone who's trying to restore Arnor. It's even more fitting than it is for Gondor, isn't it? Alright. Fight on the woodland hunters, those guys are mean. Mean sons of bitches. Hit them where it hurts. Okay, so I don't think they're armor piercing in melee, because they use a two-hander. As opposed to the Dunedain bodyguard, which is a different unit, who uses a big axe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you better run. Oh, bitch. Alright. Hunters are going down. Balance of power is very much in my favor at this point. You want another go, mate? Do you not want another go, mate? Alright, fire on the ruffians. Those ruffians, not our ruffians. Our ruffians have joined with the good side in order to get amnesty for their past crimes. That's my headcanon. Oh, they're getting annihilated. Wonderful. Wonderful. Alright, they're screwed. Like, they're so wounded. Oh, you're out of ammo? Well, time to prove your worth in melee with your little butter knife. It's working. It is working. You guys fired on them. Oh, that's an execution right there. Hold the line, Breland militia, hold the line. Do you have a pitchfork? Holy shit, you came prepared, didn't you? I mean, to be fair, if I get stabbed by a pitchfork, that would hurt like 3 times as much as a spear, right? Mathematically speaking, which is of course my forte, as you all know. Alright, pop another leadership. I'm just happy that my rangers and Halbrad, they're being kept alive. Like, that's the most important part. Everything else, they can die. They're easily replaced. But the rangers and Halbrad himself, not so much. Okay, we need to be careful with the rangers. Even more so than the wardens, I'd say. Because the wardens and like local militia or Breland militia, they kind of fill the same niche, perform the same task. How tough are you, mate? You're the captain as well. Oh, you're not the captain. Who's the captain? Where's the captain? Are you the captain? I guess that's the captain right there. Bree-man. Alright, ruffians, you're still alive? Props. Alright, shoot them. And it's pretty much done and dusted, eh? And we should have 85% in both armies. So that should be Metraith immediately grabbed, which is great. That is very, very bueno. Let's continue for just a little bit longer, just to kill a couple more, just to be on the safe side. Make sure we've killed enough of both armies. Although actually they're rebels, so I don't think it matters, right? I think they always lose everything. So there we go, our first victory, and it's already a heroic one. Get used to this, boys. So we lost... Can you shut up? I'm trying to wrap up here. Okay, we lost 458 dudes, but most of them were pretty meh. And we killed well over 1.5k. So let's see, yeah, we lost the Breland Militia, 2 of them, and the Ruffians. Archer Militia coming out relatively unscathed. They did quite well, actually. Like, they're not that far behind the Rangers. But still, the Rangers and the Dunedain Stillwomen taking the top charts right there. It's a very nice job. Alright, Archer Militia, I'm actually kind of impressed with that. Like, I mean, you were firing against units with no shields and pretty much no armor, so that is where you excel, but still a very nice result. Oh, right, very nice. Ah, the beautiful sound of rebels choking on their own blood. Gold coins came from looting. 6, wow. Well, there's barely any population here, so let's just occupy it. I don't think public order is going to be too much of an issue. 371 gold coins a turn. That's not too bad. What are the rebels still doing? Okay, I was kind of worried there for a moment. Yes. Alright, out of 4, you go back there. Oh, you don't get free upkeep. And you bring in an extra 100 coins. I'm going to put you in the fort then, where you will get free upkeep, right? Yeah, there we go. That's not really worth it. Okay. End of turn report. Oof, okay. Pretty much dead last in everything. That's okay. Okay, who the hell is Beleg? Is that our diplomat? That is our new diplomat. Wonderful. Where do I want to send you, though? Like, I got you now. I guess I want to kind of butter up my relations with the men of Dunland, I suppose. So let's move towards Tharbad. And here we have Deadman's Dyke. Okay. I need more troops, though. Oh, hell, who the hell are you? There's this random army standing in front of me. Alright, let's kill them real quick. No mercenaries? Oh, there were mercenaries before. Did someone else buy them? Alright, well, let's clean up this army. Just a bunch of orc fighters. How bad can it be? Before we move on to take Fornost. Now, it's a shame that I don't have any throwaway units, because I really don't want to waste any of these men, especially with the Battle of Fornost coming up. So I'm going to do my best, even though I'm not very good at it, to do skirmish tactics. So I've put my infantry in the back. They're not going to get used, or at least that's not the point. And I'm just going to try shoot them, run away, shoot them. I'm much faster than an orc. Even I, in real life, I think I'm faster than an orc would be. So I think I can outrun him, shoot him. You know, guerrilla warfare. For Harambe. Alright, there we go. And they don't... I think they have like 1 shield stat, right? No, not even. I thought two-handed units always got like 1 in shield stat. To like parry with their offhand weapon. But you can parry a Dunedain Ranger, you know. What kind of idea is that? Oh my god, we've already killed 20%. Doesn't feel like it, but apparently we do. Okay. There's still time. These are not the javelin throwing kind. So they will have to get all up close and personal. Oops, paused by accident. Alright, let's run away a little bit. Let's spread out. I don't know if this will work. This might just sound good in my brain. But a lot of things that sound good in my brain don't end up working out all that much. Okay, they're smart and they're actually splitting up their force as well. Which is not what I like. You know, I could probably... Oh, wait a second. We're not that much faster. I thought these guys were slow. Oh, 102%. Damn, I thought orcs was slower. We're at like 105, so we're 3% faster. So we are faster, but not okay, that kind of... Okay, he gave up on that chase. But a bit of luck, they'll also give up on their chase. And if they're not being actively chased, they can fire at them. Okay, they give up on their chase. Good. Perfect. This is working. This is actually kind of working. This is kind of just... I'm just testing here what I can pull off with these Dunedain dudes. I like that, Dunedain dudes. Okay. Is this cheesing? I don't think it's cheesing. I'm just using... I'm fighting as the Dunedain would fight, you know? They're not gonna risk their lives if they can just shoot him from a distance. That's the entire point of a ranger, isn't it? Keep moving, keep moving. I'm gonna run you towards the Dunedain Wardens. In case we need to back up, we'll probably not lose too many. Okay, they want to go. We can probably eliminate them. 42%. Feels like you're moving slower and slower. Feels like they're moving faster and faster. In an ambush would have worked better. Alright, you need to get moving. Get moving! What special ability have you got? Oh, leadership as well. Okay. Alright, you pull back. I have become one with the Dunedain. I'm a ranger in real life, don't you know? Alright. There's still 200 in that unit. That's a bit of a surprise. Alright. Can turn around. You're still being chased. Actually, I can use Araford, I think? No, Hervigil. I can use Hervigil because he replenishes his unit, right? And he replenishes all the way back up to 102 because of the engine overhaul. So go ahead. Fire it away. I'm going to use the Wardens because they're less important to me than the Rangers.
They have lost half their men.
I mean, they're pretty weak at this point. Might even get them to rout. Even though Orc fighters aren't terrible in melee, I will admit that. Never again! Will the lands of Arnor fall apart? Alright, 71. You're gonna get surrounded, that's okay. You guys are winning handily. We should be winning handily.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
I mean, Dunedain Rangers aren't terrible in melee either. Okay. A little bit of friendly fire. Cleaning up these rebels. Damn it. It's not what I had in mind for this army, I can tell you that much. Especially now that I can't get any other mercenaries, which is very annoying. Maybe after this battle I can get some. Maybe they were blocked because of the rebel army. I'm not even sure how mercenaries work because they were always broken in DAC. You can barely train any. So I barely used any mercenaries just because they weren't readily available. Alright, Hervigil, you are tanking like a beast. You barely lost anyone. We're shooting them in the rear, the numbers are plummeting down. Alright, maybe flank him? I mean, not that you would do more damage in flank than my ranger doing right now. And, okay, that should push their morale over the edge. Alright, very nice. We got some experience, I suppose. No, we don't. That tactic worked alright. We didn't lose that many. I mean, we lost more than I would like. 43 is more than I would like, but in the grand scheme of things, it's only 7%. We should still have enough. Do we, though? Maybe if we get some mercenaries to take Fornost. There we go. Did. Bye-bye.
We have triumphed.
Man of the hour, Hervigil. So I can bring him in my family tree, I guess. Why not, I suppose. I don't want to get regicided. No mercenaries. What if I just dip into this region real quick? Can I get mercenaries then?
Yes.
Ah. Journeyman. I mean, it's something. It might be good against the trolls. Get some armor piercing. This is a pretty scary army. I mean, the goblins, they're trash. The Barrow Whites are kind of weak to archer fire. So it's really just the trolls, to be fair. It's just the trolls that really scare me. Frigate, I'm not gonna get stopped by some troll boys, are you kidding me? I only need a ram. Place is a ruin. Alright. Okay, I'm making money, that's great. We have Metraith, I should probably build something there. I would like to get a library, but I can't afford it. How much is it? 1.1k. I could go for the quick grain exchange, even though, am I making any money from trade at the moment? 76. If I get the grain exchange, 82, that's an extra 6 gold coins. Wow. Whopping. I'm going to put the tax rate to low, because I want the settlement to grow. Although, actually, it doesn't change anything. I'll put it on normal then. I need the money. I mean, is there any places where like it doesn't make a difference? It does make a difference. So it only makes a difference when I try to lower it. Or it doesn't make a difference then. Yeah, oh, it's annoying. But I need to start making some cash. Some cash money. Alright, well, other times to worry about that. Right now, I think we just need to press the end turn. We got a diplomat that's not doing anything, really. No, he's going to Dunland. Spy. What can you tell me? So they have taken Fornost. I hope the elves deal with them. That would be nice. And they are going for Turtoin, which is kind of what I had in mind. In a couple turns, I'll have an army ready to go. I can retake Turtoin with probably less effort. Oh yeah, that is a trash army. Holy cow, that's proper trash. Ligist would be proud. Okay, I think that's it for this turn then. Let's press the end turn, and they might sally out at Detman's Dyke. They might not. I kind of hope they don't, because I want to do a siege at Detman's Dyke. I want to see the settlement. I haven't fought there in forever. Last time was probably with the Angmar campaign. So I want to see the settlement and do a proper reclaim. That would be a lot of fun. And then, of course, when I get Detman's Dyke, I'm going to rename it to Fornost Terrain, because that's its proper name. But yeah, there's one like important thing between us and taking Fornost. They're selling out, damn it. And that is about 12 cave trolls. Also 58 barrow whites. They do instill terror. They're pretty poopy commander. Hervigel's quite a bit better. Also, he really looks like Chris Pratt. Like, that's Chris Pratt, right? It has to be. Alright, Balance of Power has pretty much no faith in me, whilst... I don't know, I'm kind of feeling it. The trolls are going to be tough, but if I just focus all my archers on them, they should go down fairly easily. And Barrow Wide, same deal there. Goblin Infantry, they're 5'8", like... That's more than I expected, to be fair, but my wardens can crush them. Although there's quite a lot of them. There's 750 of them. This might prove to be tougher than I'm giving it credit for. But it's an important battle. If I win this, we reclaim Fornost, so I'm not gonna move away, I'm not gonna back out, I'm gonna fight.
Attack!
Oh, shit. They're selling out. Seeing as they're selling out, we can still see the settlement. Let's just take a quick peek at it. It looks so nice. Looks straight out of Battle for Middle-earth too, doesn't it? That it is. Is that the House of Kings? I do believe it is. Look at that. Looks so nice. Okay, so they're going to start sallying out, which is actually... We're quite far away from them. I wanted to, like, shoot them when they were funneling through the gate, but look how far we are. So drop that ram. And set up in just a line. I'm going to get the crossbows in front, because they need to fire directly. I'm going to put you on wide mode. And then just rangers behind, I suppose. Let's put Chris Pratt in the middle. Keep him safe, protect. Let's move a little bit away. In case the trolls smack through our line of wardens, we want to make sure that the rangers can still fire at them. Keep your spirits high. You'll have to. Someone has to. The journeymen. Look at them with their Parvi shields and their aprons. Why do you have aprons? What? I guess a leather apron would provide some protection against, like, slashes and dashes, I suppose? Is that their line of thinking? How much damage do you do? 6 missile AP. Okay, I think that would tickle the trolls at least a little bit. But we're going to just focus everything on the trolls. If the trolls die, we win the battle. It's that simple. And we need to make sure that we can get our units in a good position to fight. Okay. Right on the trolls. I wish the trolls were more with the other dudes. Maybe I should have one unit. You know what, I'm gonna have the general fight on the barrow whites. You guys fight on the trolls. Oh, your range is so poor. You get like one volley off, maybe? You have the slower reload animation. Being shot by poison arrows. Oh, this is not bueno. I guess I put too much faith in the journeyman. Don't let me down. Oh, they're hitting them. This is not great. Please get another volley off. Those trolls are not going down. Oh, one's down. That means their hit points are pretty much low for all of them. Alright. There we go, there we go. They're dropping, they're dropping. They're dropping, right? He says wishfully. Please. Fuck, Barrow-wights in melee. Sorry for the lousy camera work there. Please die. There we go, there we go, there we go. Good, 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 good. They're out of hit points. I'm thinking of maybe moving Dunedain Rangers around. Maybe fire a couple volleys on... Because those Barrow-wights, they're gonna destroy me in melee. Okay, trolls are all dead. Good. The Horn of Gondor. Is Boromir here? I wouldn't mind if Boromir was here. I could use a Boromir right now. Just one unit of Wardens of the White Tower would solve a lot of my problems. Alright. Crossbows, I'm going to put you in a good position. I mean, I'm firing on the heavy goblin archers, but I think they're actually kind of helping me. Because their poison arrows also affect their own units. It's just... I can't hit the Barrow-wights in that position. I need to move my troops around a little bit. I'm going to lose my wardens. That's okay. Alright, don't do too much friendly fire, por favor. And they're kind of clustered up. So 13% for 31%. That's looking quite nice. Crossbows, you better get a volley off. Get ready. They're right there. Is this cinematic or what? It would be more cinematic if it'd actually fire. There we go, there we go. You should come to these battles with a loaded crossbow, you know? That would be quite dandy. Do everything we can. AKA the bare minimum. That's quite effective. That guy fell over. He's had enough. Oh fuck, Barrow-wights. Yike! Shoot them. Shoot those Barrow-wights. They've exposed themselves, which is quite nice. Come on, just one good volley and you can annihilate them. Not that we need AP, because these guys, I'm pretty sure they have like no armor. 7. But most of their defense comes from their defense skill, which makes them very good in melee, but very weak against archer fire. Oh, you better fire fast! Come on, come on, come on, come on! Get up! Load! You're taking your sweet ass bibbity time. Oh, that is point blank! Oh, yeah! That's what we live for, boys. I hope you're good in melee. Oh, I'll keep... Oh, they're running away. Oh, this is perfect. They're exposing themselves so damn hard. They do look very nice, though, like... They look much cooler than the older model, in my humble pie opinion. Another volley. Oh, why are you firing at them? These guys are pretty tanky, actually. They haven't barely lost anyone. Alright, you fight on them, you fight on them. Pop another of those. But Fornost will be ours. You are squatting in my ancient capital. So can you please F off? The Wardens held out surprisingly well. 69, appreciate that. Ah, 68. Fire, 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 fry. Yeah, I'll just let them get eaten up by the Barrow-wights. Doesn't really matter. I'm not planning to keep big garrisons in these settlements anyway, because I can't afford that. Alright, Goblin Infantry is actually routing. Beautiful. So let's focus the heavy Goblin Archers. Barrow-wights, you guys are eating my journeyman alive. Don't like that. Are you gonna do skirmish tactics? Are you gonna put up a fight? You are putting up a fight. I appreciate that. Thank you. Damn, dude. This entire unit of journeymen is gonna lose to like 10 Barrow-wights. Thanks for the upkeep production, I suppose. You're saving me so much money, you have no idea. Maybe I should disband some units at Metraith, for example. Although I was kind of planning on using that army to push a little bit further, but I guess I should scratch that thought. How good are you guys in melee? 730. That's not bad, actually. That is not bad at all. No, keep fighting. His Barrow Whites. I mean, I've probably also killed quite a few with dude friendly fire. Journeyman desperately reloading. Switch to your pistol, it's faster than reloading. At least that's what Call of Duty taught me. I mean, he's probably the leader because he's got a nicer crown than the others. I mean, they are our ancestors, kinda. Reawakened by the evil of the Witch King, now turned against us. I hadn't really given that much thought yet, but that is indeed the case. Ugh, spooky. I guess at one point we'll have to clean the Barrow Downs. Maybe I'll let Bree do that. That's probably some king of old. Arvaleg, is that you? Guess it was. Hey, there we go. That should be Fornost. Oof, don't look at the numbers. Don't look at the numbers, Izzy. Another heroic victory. Hey, despite lots of friendly fire, I think. 23, it's not that bad. They did mostly get destroyed by the Barrow Whites, so I'm not feeling too bad. Dunedain Wardens killed 403. That is quite impressive, because those Goblin Infantry, they weren't bad. I'm also surprised that they lost only slightly more than this unit, and they've killed significantly more, which is... I'm not sure what's going on over there. I guess they were just in a better position or something. And then the Rangers, of course, doing quite nice, getting some experience as well, which is pretty good. Alright, I can live with that. We have reclaimed Fornost, and that is, I guess, the most important goal of the first episode. There we go. I think I'll occupy, right? Yeah, there's barely anyone living there. Makes sense, makes sense. And now I'm going to do something that's going to feel good. Oh, hello there. I like your helmet a lot. I want a helmet like that. Candidate for adoption, Benefactor Chieftain Aragorn. I mean, I could use... Oh, frick. Yeah, I guess I'll take you just to deal with this army that's about to attack Fenris Drunin. It's gonna cost me a little bit of upkeep, but, like, Dunedain bodyguards are just that good. Council suggests an emissary to the Dunlandings for a reward of 900 gold coins. Hey, I'll happily do that. Okay, so Dunland hasn't taken Tharbad yet. I thought they spawned with it. I can't cross at Tharbad now, can I? No, I have to go the long way around. So, Orcabal's already coming over. Ooh, you are... That is quite an unfortunate face you have there, my friend. Okay, but this should be a regular Dunedain bodyguard. Our first Dunedain bodyguard, right? 7 melee, 8 missile, 19 defense, AP. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. And we should have new troops coming in relatively soon, yeah. Okay, so they have taken Turtoin. Interesting. I should have new troops there as well, which I can then use to take Turtoin if I want to. But first things first. Let us rename Deadman's Dyke to its old name, its true name, Fornost. There we go. Ah, that looks so much nicer. And let's, before we continue, plop down a watchtower. Because I don't think Angmar is going to be... No, fuck. Oh, why did I do that? I'm such an idiot. Like, that's the second time I made that mistake in this episode. And I didn't even put down the watchtower. Ah, Izzy. Think. Use your brain for once, you fool. Okay, these mines look quite nice, but I think I need... Actually, culture's alright. So we'll get the carpenter's hut, and then we'll get the mines at some point, because we got some iron, or silver actually over here. Nice. Oh, hello. Another ancestor coming here to congratulate me on my recent victories, I suppose. Do we need culture here? We do need culture. Let's get culture first. Library. And that's all my cash spent. Abigail, Conqueror of Fornost. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So Ostula and Fenris Drunin got their stuff built, but I don't have any money. I could sally out and meet this army.
Yes, my lord.
And I could maybe ransom goblins to make some quick cash. I mean, this army... That's a pretty shoddy force. I got friggin' Aragorn. He can solo that army, probably. Aragorn, I haven't really shown you his troops yet. He's got the Grey Company, who have 17 attack, and 34 defense, of which 16 is defense skill. They're like one of the best units out there. One of the best, no doubt about it. So I think, yeah, we'll just kill them on the field and maybe ransom the prisoners. That sounds like a great idea. Oh yeah, goblin bodyguards in AGO are wargs now. I mean, goblins on top of wargs, I should say. I think we can win this fairly easily. Try to mainly use our general forces, because they replenish. Best power's in the middle. Alright, this will probably be the last battle of this episode, so let's go out with a bang, huh?
Muster your courage, men.
There he is, the main man himself, Aragorn, and his great company. Ah, yes. So the plan is to mostly just shoot the enemy, let Aragorn do the fighting, and save the rangers and save the wardens. These guys can also fight in the melee, so that is good. And Aragorn will just keep him busy. Like, that man, he's a beast. You'll see him in action in a little bit. Be patient, but he's an absolute beast. I love how these all have like their own fighting style. This guy has a sword and an offhand knife. He's got a sword and buckler. He's got an axe and shield. He's got sword and knife. Some dudes with axes there as well. Everyone looks different. Like, they're just a blend of heroes, pretty much. Like a band of many soldiers fighting together. I like that a lot. We've already killed 8%. Fight on the bodyguard with your AP, please. You fight on the warg riders. I mean, Aragorn isn't afraid of a warg. The guy will tumble a warg off a cliff. Man's afraid of nothing. Except skirmishes. They're the only ones that can kind of tickle me, I suppose. Alright, Aragorn! For Theoringas! Oh no, wait, that's Ruan. Elendil! Look at him, look at him. Oh, he's going in! Smack those goblins back to the Misty Mountains. Just yeet them across the battlefield. They're gonna carve through them like a hot knife through butter. Oh, hello, bodyguard. You'd be looking kind of cool. I like that change though, because the regular goblin bodyguard just wasn't really that impressive. And we also have Chief of the Dunedain. 3 uses. I'm already gonna pop it. Minus 25% enemy army combat effectiveness, so it just makes them weaker. Rally zone routing troops, which is pretty damn useful. Oh, Aragorn's actually getting surrounded. Rallies allied routing troops. Plus 5 own army roll, plus 5 allied army roll. So we never rout and the enemy fights worse. We're actually already losing a couple of dudes because we're so surrounded, but that's kind of the plan. Like, he'll replenish them. Aragorn himself won't die, I'm sure of it. I'm just here for the prisoners of war, really. If things get too hairy, I can send... Oh, but he's already killed the backline. Like, he's no longer surrounded. Stand, men of the West! Sons of Numenor! Alright, fight on the Goblin Bodyguard. Don't let him run against our backline, please. Kill the general. We're right there. Oh, there we go. The AP took him down. 6, you say? I think you're running behind a little bit. Is that imagine if that was Aragorn dead. Nah, that's Orkobal. And that should give their warriors something to think about. Alright, kill those warg riders real quick. Don't even think about charging. No. Cute idea, but I'm gonna have to say no to that. I must say I'm a little bit disappointed. I thought a great company would barely lose anyone. I mean, I did send them in like against like 1,000 goblins and they're holding point. I can't really complain. It's just my expectations were so damn high. But look at them. They're just beating them back. And they're replenished. That's the nice part. They're pretty much immortal. As long as Aragorn lives, they will rally to his banner. Where is Aragorn himself anyway? Make sure he's not too exposed. I can't see him. He might be part of the tree or something. Aragorn! He's probably in the thick of it. Oh, there he is, swinging his sword away. Smack. Smack. Parry. Stabberoonie! There you go. What a beast. And then decapitate on top of everything else. Oh. Please stop. He's already dead. Alright, I'm gonna actually send in this guy. I already forgot his name. Our newly adopted son. Protect Daddy Aragorn. We've taken 1 prisoner. Good. That will get me a ransom value of like 5 gold coins. Grab your axes, please. Switch to melee. There we go. Switch to melee. There we go. That's what I like to see. And Aragorn is pretty much safe.
The enemy army flees
Oh,
the favor.
I'm not done
Pursue
yet.
and hunt them down.
This is where we take the prisoners, boys. I wish I had cavalry. Oh, we're still gonna shoot them though. I don't want them in my lands. There we go. 78%. I want to hit that 85 if possible. 80. How have we only killed 82%? It feels like we killed everyone almost. There is a reasonably large chunk of dudes there. 83, 84, come on. 1 more volley. 85%. That should be enough to rout the entire army. Nice. And we got 39 prisoners. That should give us ransom value, I suppose. So we lost 48. Another heroic victory. Ah, we're just piling them up.
Victory worthy of only
Aragorn.
the mightiest of men.
I guess I shouldn't complain. He was completely surrounded, outnumbered, and he still killed 10 to 1, which is pretty damn insane. What a dude. What a dude. Very nice. There we have it. Well, I mean, it's something. And they rejected on top of everything. Well, so much for that plan. I mean, we sacked their camp, which gives us some money, right? That wasn't too bad. I actually got a...
Triumph.
I don't know exactly because I wasn't paying attention, but decent amount of cash from that.
Yes, my lord.
No, let's pull back. There, you get free upkeep, so we're not actually costing anything. We're making money. We routed the army. We had no real casualties because those guys will replenish. It's a win-win. Alright, I can only build a leather tanner in Fornost. In Ostsul I can build a leather tanner, a smoking house, or a ranger's hall. I mean, free upkeep is always nice. Extra recruitment slots are also pretty nice. Or is that, I think that's like 2 max, whilst I already have 4, so I don't think it does anything. I don't think I get 6, I don't think it adds. Gosh. I'm actually kind of leaning more towards getting a leather tanner here. Improved iron, so those guys don't benefit from that, because that's improved leathercraft. 40 building income is alright though, like, it's better than nothing. It's more than I get from the smoking house, I think. I get nothing from that. And that's just a law bonus, which does reduce corruption, but I don't think I have any corruption right now. No. Yeah, I'll get the leather tanner. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, well, I think that'll be all for this episode. But what I will do is still press the end turn button. Or actually, I kind of want to do... I'm not going to do anything too silly. Just put down a watch
Tower will keep vigil over
I'm still going to press the end turn just to see what we're up against for the next episode. So I can start the next episode on a fresh turn. And maybe we can already kind of plan what we want to do. But I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode. I think it went quite well. I think everything's under control. We've taken some settlements. We've killed some goblins. Killed some trolls even. With varying degrees of success. But of course the real challenges are still to come. This is baby steps. The first 4 turns now. Okay. Rioting in Fornost, I know. We already lost our 3 citizens.
Yes, my lord.
Oh. Okay, we have 202. I guess I was being a little bit too silly. But there we go. I'm not going to do anything else now. That is going to be the end of the episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. In the next episode, we're going to get our new troops. They will be fully trained. And I think we can then start maybe mounting a bit of an attack on the goblins of Moria to try and push them away a little bit. If I can kill them, or... Oh, hello, Alf. Or just neuter them as much as possible before I have to deal with Angmar, that's going to make things... That's quite necessary, I think. If I have to deal with Angmar and the goblins both at the same time, things are going to get hard. So with that said, hope to catch you soon for episode number 2.